My friend, boy do we have a treat for you today. This song is called Golden Hour. It's by somebody named, I can't pronounce it, Jvke? I would assume Jake. Maybe it's just a fun spelling. I don't know. I'm not up on pop culture. Wish I was. Kinda. Not really. Okay, this one's going to be in the key of A. No. E? Yeah, let's call it E. Those are all here from the chords. E major has an E major. Let me adjust this so it's a little bit more in your face. E major, we have an F sharp minor, G sharp minor, A major, B major, C sharp minor. We're gonna play a B7. It also qualifies as a D sharp diminished and resolves right back to our E chord. For this song, we're gonna have a bunch of major 7 chords. So if everything I just talked about in the first 50 seconds of this video is just like, check out this channel. I break it down into brass tacks. That basically means I take a concept like what a chord is, I explain what a triad is, I talk about the notes, we get family chords. You start to see that this song's in E. All the chords that you just saw me play, E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E, they're all based off those 7 tones. 3 natural notes, 3 sharps. So when we go through here, the first chord is going to be on the F sharp minor, but if you are familiar with the song, then you absolutely know there's some sort of weird arpeggiated movement with a do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do on the piano. The best that I come up and surmise without sitting at a piano is that the pentatonic system is being used over the top. There's a crossover with the hand, and the top note is being played with a full 1, 3, 5, 6, or 7. Felt like a major 7 because that's where the chord goes, but it might be a mesh between those 3, like a little grouping, like an XL. And then it pops up top to hit the high note. The best we can do on guitar might be something like a and then when we go to our E, and what we're doing is we're using a major pentatonic, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 4, da, 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 but we're adding in the major 7th. Fun, huh? So that's a great way to just get going. Kind of feels like You Enjoy Myself from the band called Fish, if you know who Fish is. Anywho, the song has this F sharp minor, just in the lovers trying to E major 7, falling for each other, A major 7, I'm no Donald Glover, missing for another G minor 7, so 4th fret. So we're gonna do this at the 2nd fret, lift off the pinky, big old B A dolari. We're gonna put a finger here on the 4th fret of the 5th string, the A. You hear it? Awesome. Our next chord is going to be the E major 7. Just go ahead and bar up everything here. In fact, you can bar up the whole chord. It makes a G11, or it makes the top half of a major 7. It also makes a B. It also makes the bottom half of a flat minor, or a G sharp minor. Long story short, chords can be named a whole bunch of other things. All you got to know is where to put the fingers and where not to put the fingers. Lastly, if you know how to play a D major 7, and a D dominant 7, move that whole D7 over that you know, a whole grouping of strings, and you get an A major 7. You've got the A, G sharp, and then you've got the C sharp. That's our next chord. And then lastly, if you bar the whole 4th fret again and put down a finger on the 6th fret of the A, the 5, you get that same feeling there. Interesting? So we've got this. Not really great at the raps. It was done to love and sit in the car, listen to the bubble cloud, falling for each other in a pink or skies, giving another chance. Ain't no Donald Glover missing calls from my mother like, where you at tonight? No got no alibi. Well, I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got so glitter for the skin of a radiant beam in the night. I don't care, I need the light. Chorus, A major 7, to shine, it's your golden hour. A major 7, back and forth, the E major 7, time in your own. Second verse, same as the first. It keeps going on like this, back and forth with the F sharp minor 7. And then we're gonna go to the E major 7. Other ways to play like the F sharp minor 7, we could go up to the 6th fret, put our finger on the G, The same chord that you use to play the A major 7 here, when we play at the 6th fret here, gives us our F sharp. And then when we go up to play our next chord, which is what? The E major 7, you can play that same chord right here at the 7th fret, but bar the whole thing. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another really fun way to play the A major 7 is look at this as being an A major, and then the note that is the 7, if you play only the G and the D string at the 6 with 1 finger, or 2 fingers, or 3 fingers, or 4 fingers, or 10 fingers, don't do that. Just play right in the middle there. You get a gorgeous A major 7. You can also walk it down from 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you can play the open A, but try not to hit the low E or else it changes the feeling of the chord. Gorgeous, huh? All different ways. Nice. Anywho, that's how the song goes. Those are the parts of the song. You know, you're gonna have to listen to it on your own to figure it out. But as far as guitar, strumming a couple chords in 6 is basically the way to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down, up, 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 down. And if you liked all this mumbo jumbo, subscribe to me.